Alright, it's the last bye-week weekend after yesterday. All weeks have 16 games now, which is a good thing. More football. I try and watch as much as I can. I don't watch as much as I'd like to. So let's start with Thursday's game. Baltimore, Atlanta. Half the country didn't see this game. That's on NFL. I don't know about that fucking NFL Network thing. I don't really give a shit one way or another. It's only like 4 games out of the season. There's 271 games in a fucking regular season, including the postseason. So 4 or 5 don't really matter. I took the Falcons to win, and they pulled it out of their ass. I'd like to know what the fucking Falcons coach was thinking. 20 seconds to go, and he fucking tries to go for a 2-point conversion. I mean, I understand the logic, but at the same time, it's like, man, come on now. You don't fucking trust your defense in the last 20 seconds of the goddamn game? What the fuck? Anyways, yesterday, Houston at Jacksonville. Again, this is a coin flip game, and you can't tell me that was nothing but fucking luck. Today on Sports Nation, they were talking to the guy that made that catch for the touchdown. He says, "Oh yeah, we practice it all the time, and train, we practice it all the time." You know, fuck you. You practice that shit all the time. That was fucking luck. I took Houston. Right now, fucking Philly is just kicking the fuck out of the Redskins. It was 28-0 with 1:55 to go in the fucking first quarter. It's now currently 42-14 as far as I know, unless fucking Vic ran it in for another touchdown. Let's see here. But yeah, it's a fucking coin flip game. You know, I'm going 6-8 this week. Which really ain't that bad. I figure if Washington happened to pull it out of their ass, I would be 50-50. It really would be like flipping a coin. You know? 50-50 shot. Let's see here. Indianapolis beat Cincinnati. I took Indy. That was one of the games I won. Buffalo beat Detroit. Detroit is now the worst road team in NFL history since I believe the Dayton Triangles in the 1920s. 25 road losses. Beat their previous record in the early 2000s with 24. So, way to go, Detroit. Tampa Bay kicked the shit out of Carolina. I took Tampa Bay. I won all my early games. All my late games I lost. It was weird. Chicago blew out Minnesota. Chili's sticking around. I mean, I understand the logic with fucking Ziggy Wolf, but at the same time, man, it's like, come on. It's like fucking shooting a fucking deer in the shoulder and letting him walk out into the woods. You know? What the fuck? But anyways, the Jets barely beat Cleveland in the last fucking, 16 seconds in overtime. Sorry about that. My battery died. But yeah, like I was saying, fucking, I think they said that was the largest, or the closest overtime victory, third closest overtime victory, or something like that. So there was 16 seconds to go, so you know, with under 16 seconds to go, 2 other teams had done the same thing. So that was pretty cool. And I took the Jets to win, another coin flip game. Miami beat Tennessee, and Moss wasn't a factor. That wasn't a big surprise. Denver blew out Kansas City, which to me kind of surprised me a little bit. I figured that would be more of a fucking coin flip game too. You know, I knew it was going to be a hard-fought battle. And this whole thing with the coach, you know, as a fan of the game, I really don't give a fuck. You know, all this shit about unsportsmanlike conduct and shit like that. Fuck you, man. So you didn't shake his hand. Big fucking deal. Get over yourself. Arizona got blown out of the water by Seattle. I was kind of shocked at this too. I figured that was another coin flip game. Apparently Arizona sucks that bad. San Francisco beat St. Louis in overtime. Again, coin flip game. There's going to be a few more of these coin flip games coming up in the next week or so. So I'll have to see how I do on those. I'm going back to picking with my fucking head instead of my heart. Dallas beat the shit out of the Giants. I mean, that wasn't a big shocker, but at the same time, it was kind of one of those things that made you go, maybe it was the lights going out in fucking Giant Stadium that fucking did it. Meadowlands. I don't know. New England beat Pittsburgh. I took Pittsburgh, and wow, Roethlisberger just looked flat last night, from what I could see. I don't know about that. And then, tonight's game, it's halftime right now, and I'm already doing this video. That should tell you something, because usually I wait until after the game to do these videos. But, I mean, McNabb, I see signs of life in him, but I think it just might be a little bit too late. So we'll take it from there, and I don't know, man. I mean, I heard yesterday that Packers were first in the league in defense. Starting to believe that. I took a look at the Bears and the Packers schedules tonight, and I think the Packers are in a lot better shape than the Bears. But my roommate did say something that I agreed with. He said that he thinks that January 2nd, when the Bears and the Packers play at Lambeau Field, that it could come down to that game. And that's a very good possibility. Highly unlikely, but there's always that chance. This is football. So until I do the Week 11 wrap-up, or the Week 11 wrap-up next week, good luck on your picks. I hope you guys are enjoying the season. I know I am personally. A lot of parity, and then you got games like tonight. So we'll see. So take care.